Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming an exciting first impressions video on a palette and a brand that I've had my eye on for a while. I'm finally trying this out, creating a first impressions video on the Serendipity palette by Alien Cosmetics. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts, seeing swatches, and how I created this eye look, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I love trying out new eyeshadow palettes, checking out new brands, first impression videos talking about new releases, and all kinds of things makeup and beauty related. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I would highly recommend subscribing to my channel. I am posting every day for the rest of the month, so highly recommend turning on the post notification bell so you are notified every time I post a new video. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. So like I mentioned in the intro, I have had this palette for some time. I actually heard Betsy Gorcher, Rupi Minhas, so many of my YouTube friends talk about Alien Cosmetics, and I've been watching videos, and so I was totally inspired to pick up this palette. I think I also remember Angie talking about this palette in a Will I Buy It video. She had talked about the artwork and a few other influencers as well. So Alien Cosmetics was on my list of brands to check out, and I grabbed this palette and I was so excited when it came in. But in true Karen Harris fashion, there were so many new launches and I just kept putting off trying this palette out. Anyway, I did see on Alien Cosmetics Instagram page that they do have a pre-order open for this palette, and once that pre-order is done, I do believe they will be discontinuing this palette. So I wanted to try it out in case you guys were interested, or maybe you'd never even heard of the brand and you're like interested in grabbing this on pre-order. I would highly recommend watching this video in case you are curious, you're looking for more information. I also know my friend Angie did a video recently with Alien Cosmetics and she is an affiliate now. So you can use her code Angeshka to save money on their website. They also just launched a bunch of new palettes for pre-order, so I did end up picking up their Lauder palette as well as the Serendipity 2 palette on pre-order and save some money with Angie's codes. So I just wanted to let you guys know some of the information I had found out recently. But yes, this palette is available for pre-order, and I think it's like the final pre-order of this palette. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I would go ahead and do that before you miss out. Everything about this palette just really sucked me in. I love the artwork. I love the gold. I love the color story on the inside. So I did go ahead and film swatches, so I'll go ahead and pop those right here. Okay, so this palette does retail for $35. All the shades are vegan as well, and the pre-order will ship in April according to the information on the website. I was trying to find more information about like the inspiration behind the shades in this palette and things like that. I wasn't able to, but if you guys know, definitely leave it down in the comments. I'm sure you guys can tell from the swatches there are some really interesting metallic duochrome shades in this palette, specifically like these two, and I'm actually wearing this shade on my eyes. So let's go ahead and see how I created this eye look. So it's time to film the demo portion of this video. I've been trying to brainstorm ideas for looks with this palette. I really want to use the two matte greens, but I'm dying to use this shade on my lid just based off of the swatches. So what I'm gonna do is start off actually with this yellow shade. I'm very curious to know if that is a pigmented yellow shade. So I'm nicely gonna coat this Sigma E35 tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna place that in the inner corner and see if I can build this up. I should have probably used my white eyeshadow base just to help the yellow pop, but we'll see. Maybe it'll work out okay. I've heard so many positive reviews on this brand, and I bought this palette like a month or two ago. Since it's available for pre-order, I wanted to post this video for you guys in case you were wondering if it works on tan skin. So I'm finally sitting down to film with it, and I've already pre-ordered two of their other palettes. They have a beautiful palette called Lauder that I missed the first pre-order for, and they just opened up pre-orders, and then their Serendipity 2 palette, which is like a milkshake themed palette that I'm very excited for as well. So I really like how the yellow showed up on my skin tone. So for the outer corner, I want to use this burgundy shade. I think that'll pair really well with the metallic shade. So I'm just gonna use that same brush and I'm just gonna put that on the outer half of my eye. I feel like those were the two kind of best shades I could use as far as mattes in this palette that would complement the metallic shade I want to use. And honestly, the red shade blending into the yellow is making a really nice like mustard as well. So I really can't complain about that color combo either. Alien Cosmetics is very much giving me the vibe of being like Melt, you know, it's like an edgy, very innovative color stories, a really good formula type brand. So I'm very excited to see what they're gonna come out with in the future. I saw they have a collab coming out with a woman of color creator, so very excited to see that. I mean, they did like a creator search and everything, and so I think that's like a fun way for them to kind of, I don't know, see who else is out there, you know, instead of the same 5 YouTubers that always get collabs. So I took a clean blending brush and went into the yellow to help blend the yellow with the burgundy kind of shade. This is just a tiny bit of fallout, but nothing too crazy. So I like the crease the way it is right now. I need to put on the metallic shade. I'm wondering if I'm going to need a glitter base because it's a very flaky formula and I don't want to make any risky moves. So maybe I will apply a little bit of glitter glue. I have these like weird Morphe little like plastic paddle things I bought from Ulta. So I'm just gonna try and use that to put on a little thin layer of glitter glue, and then I have this like flat brush. So I'm gonna go into that metallic shade that I showed you guys in the palette because it's kind of flaky. I think it would really stick well if I wet the brush, but I'm gonna try and spray my brush. That's such a pretty color. I'm gonna try my finger on the other eye. Okay, my finger definitely picked up the shadow really nicely, but I won't be able to get into like my inner corner because I have kind of chunky fingers. So maybe I can just use the brush to, and then I'm just gonna leave it alone before I turn it into a big old mess. And I'm gonna go into that blending brush again and just add some of that darker matte shade in the crease, make that yellow stand out. I swear, yellow just on my skin tone, I swear it like eats up color, especially yellow. Anyways, I'm gonna do the rest of my face off camera and I will be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so here is the completed look. I did throw on some mascara and some foundation and stuff like that. Everything on my face, I will go ahead and link in the description box for you guys in case you are curious. I am wearing Samantha's new gloss in Peony. I'm like obsessed with it. I really like to pair it with this ColourPop lip liner. The shade is CTRL or Control, I guess. However the cool kids want to say it, but it gives it this really cool brown vibe and I just love how juicy the lipstick looks. So if you guys haven't seen, I did post a first impressions on the new Samantha March collaboration with Ophir Cosmetics. That was my video on Wednesday, so if you haven't seen that yet, I would highly recommend checking that out, especially if you are a tan girl and you're wondering if her palette will be tan girl friendly. Anyway, back to this guy from Alien Cosmetics. I am honestly so glad I picked this up. I think this is such an interesting color story. I'm really excited to see what else they do in the future. I mean, I feel like I've already seen it because I already have 2 palettes from them on pre-order, which I can't wait to get. But I feel like Alien Cosmetics is like this rebellious brand and I really enjoy their aesthetic. I like the colors that they put together. They do have some other palettes that aren't really my favorite color stories, but all the new ones they've been launching have been just like perfect color stories for me. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for more content on this brand coming soon on my channel. And yeah, as far as this palette goes, I really like the two kind of unique metallic shades in here. I need to try the shimmer shadows. So this is like a different formula, and then this looks like it's a different duochrome type of formula. I think I'll be able to do like some fun green looks with this palette. And I think today I kind of created a more sunset type of eye look, which I feel like I haven't done in a while, but this is like a really grungy color story. It's definitely a little bit different, so it's not for the faint of heart. If you don't like unique color stories, this palette might not be for you. But if you like to get outside of your comfort zone and you want to support a small indie brand, this might be right up your alley. So that's everything for me, guys, in this video. Let me know your thoughts on Alien Cosmetics down below. Have you tried this brand? Are you curious, or is it a pass for you? You guys know I love chatting to you in my comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye!